Alrighty then, let's get into it. Give me a minute, get situated. Wanted to get to this yesterday, but it just didn't happen. So appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, get situated, share the video. And yeah, let's talk about Wilder and Breland. They've been going back and forth. And people have been treating Breland as if he is the other, as he has been the one that was watching Tyson Fury wrap his hands. That was the first thing about it. It was the costume that was being too heavy. JDS started that. Okay. Then it was Mark Breland being insubordinate and throwing in the towel. Okay. And everybody, that's why he originally fired Mark Breland. Okay. It's been going on around, I'm just going to say behind the scenes that Deontay Wilder hadn't been listening. He hadn't been training. He had been breaking camp in the middle of camp, leaving camp early and chasing that woman. Okay. And basically, he stopped listening to Mark Breland. And everybody, y'all know the other side of the street, the local boxing dummy community, local dummy box community has been treating Mark Breland if he wasn't black. Now, Mark Breland had a stain on his resume. I'm like, okay, maybe it's some validity to this fire. Maybe it's some smoke where it's some fire where the smoke, where the fire is. No, nobody got nothing bad to say about Mark Breland. Not from the famous Olympic team that he was on, not in his pro career, not because he was. That ain't how Crunk get down. That ain't how Detroit is. We ain't got to cheat you. We can take our ass whooping and come back. All the times that Tommy Hearns lost, did he come back and try to put something in his glove? No. What fails to be realized is Jay Diaz had like a lifetime contract with Deontay Wilder. So he can't do nothing to Jay Diaz. If anything, why ain't none of them dudes on the other side of the street blaming Jay Diaz? Everybody seen him watch the hands being wrapped. We seen that. But everybody throwing the brother under the seat. Mark Breland ain't did shit to Deontay. Deontay Wilder can't take an L, and that's why I can't respect him. That's why I can't respect him, because he can't take an ass whooping. If that man cheated the first fight with his gloves being floppy, why was the narrative? Well, we're going to get there. We're going to talk a little bit about Crawford possibly moving up to steal Jermall Charlo's undisputed reign, and maybe even challenging for it. And also, we're going to talk about Jermall Charlo as he ducking David Benavidez. So we're going to get to it. What's popping, Juicy? I see you. Vortex at LAC, I see you. I see you. Salute. I see you. What up, though? This little motherfucker. This dude, he stank, dog. This little nigga stank. My big dog, they just had baths before we went out of town. Right here. That nigga stank. Like he stank here, but niggas, I think, cause when he's still a puppy. When I used to take him out in the summertime, he used to stand up under Miles, and Miles used to pee on him. It wasn't Miles' fault. He just didn't. I don't know what. He just stood up under him. I don't know. I ain't giving no baths to this weekend, so he ass out. Wilder's such a better boxer than Fury. No, he's not. Mark, salute. But we can start there. I ain't buying that bullshit. There's too many people that can vouch for the person. There's too many people that can vouch for the person. Mark Breland. Who can vouch for the person Deontay Wilder? Who? Who can vouch for Deontay Wilder? Who? Malik Scott? Jay Diaz? Who can get? Who can vouch for him? What you know about the gas face? What you know about gas face? With MC Search. What was that, third base? I think it was. What about the other jokers, man? That was my shit. Peach Fuzz. I forget the name of them jokers. That was a dope song too. The 90s had some wax on, but they had some dopest songs ever. Best era of boxing. Peach Fuzz. Peach Fuzz. Bye. Go. Oh, they're trying to fuck with something. Peach Fuzz. Hey, what was the name of them jokers that did that song Peach Fuzz? I'm gonna look that shit up. Yeah, KMD. That's the name of them jokers was KMD. Yeah, Pitch Fuzz 91. 91. They was from Long Beach, New York. I ain't never heard of Long Beach, New York. Peach Fuzz. That was my shit. That was my shit, man. We had some great one-hit wonders in the 90s, man. That was the best time to be a rapper. Hard to get on the radio. Man, some of these trash ass, all the rappers trash to me now, except for like Cole, Kendrick, Crit, Joey Badass, ASAP Ferg. There's a couple of those I might check out, but Lil Baby, I don't know, bro. He all right. Wilder shouldn't have took the second Fury fight. Yeah, he shouldn't have. But then again, I mean, the Evander Holyfield rematch, Lennox Lewis? No. And it wasn't like Lennox Lewis, ducked the I don't want to fight the rematch. I already beat him. It wasn't like Lennox Lewis was doing that. But nobody even really remember that. Even with Riddick Bowe, with people always saying, well, Riddick Bowe ducked Lennox Lewis in the amateurs that get beaten the Olympic gold medal round, I think it was. Riddick Bowe still one of the greatest fighters of all time. If Sugar Ray Leonard ducked somebody, shit, I don't know about it. I mean, Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Leonard didn't want to fight Aaron Pryor, so. And that whole narrative, and that's a great. I got to break that back up. That whole narrative in the first fight was it was a long count, and you said you had dumbasses bringing out clocks, bringing out time. Anybody that know boxing don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boxing don't go like this. Hold on, give me a minute. Boxing doesn't go like this. It doesn't go like this. Yo! Anybody that know boxing, anybody that you listening to that say no boxing, and they say they bring out a stopwatch, it doesn't go like that. Come here, boy. Let's say Mason was knocked out. It goes like 1, 2, 3, 4. You ever play Fight Night? Yeah, anybody ever play Fight Night? And if you get on your knee, you like 1, 2, 3, 4. If you got Joe Frazier, he get up like 1,000 times. Let's say 5, 6, 7, 8, and you on your knee, and they go 8, and you about to get up. And if you stumble, 9, it's not a 10-second count, it's a 10 count. Like when they get a count when somebody, I forget, was it an 8 count or when somebody died to pay homage? He said that's Strong Island, New York. You mean Long Island, New York? I think you meant. And when they do they 8 count to it go doom, doom, ding. It don't go ding, 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 ding. 8. It doesn't go like that. And anybody out there who pulling on a stopwatch and going 1, they're fucking idiots, though. They don't know nothing about boxing. Nothing. Yeah, I've been back, man. I was tired. Drove all the way to Columbus, Georgia. Shout out to Brandon. He said, honestly, the ideal trainer was paid by someone to spike a Waters champion while his opponent had altered weight gloves. The whole idea is the plot of it is. Like at the end of the day, we know why he fired Mark Breland. Do I have to respect it or not respect it? Yes, that's Deontay Waters' decision. He fired him because he threw the towel in. That's all it's about. And if he could fire Jay Diaz, because Jay Diaz, I heard, got like some type of lifetime contract with him. If he could fire Jay Diaz, he would. Who started the costume rumor? It was Jay Diaz after the fight. Who watched Tyson Fury wrap his hands? It was Jay Diaz. So if we talking about, first, it was something in his gloves was flapping. Well, Muhammad Ali gloves flapped. If it was something in his glove, then, okay, that's one thing. Mark Breland had nothing to do with Tyson Fury gloves. He did not. And I hate to keep talking about this, but he did not have nothing to do with Tyson Fury gloves. That's a fact. We watched Jay Diaz watch him wrap him, I think, in the second fight and the first fight. So if it was like, okay, there's something in Tyson Fury's gloves. Well, then that weighs in on Jay Diaz. Okay, cool. But then it went from him being mad and he truly fired Mark Breland after he threw the towel in. Okay, cool. I don't have to respect it, but then if you fire him for throwing the towel in, cool. But if you claim it's someone's in Tyson Fury glove, wouldn't it benefit you if it's something in his glove as far as if it's plaster? Because the whole idea of taking padding out the glove with that 50-pound weight advantage on some Panama Lewis shit, Deontay Wilder be dead. He was giving up 40 pounds in the second fight. What happened to my man's that Panama Lewis to help take the dude that died from it? He would have died. Deontay Wilder would have died if there was padding issues. If it was just no padding there and he had knuckles in there, he'd have died in there. Which is people real. So my whole thing is, if it's something in your gloves, you say whoever fought it is, you want to say Mark Breland put something in the Wilder Fury gloves. Okay. Wouldn't it benefit you if Breland stopped the fight because something was in a man's gloves? Come on, if Tyson Fury was cheating and his gloves was flapping, he had something in his glove, because just a wrapped hand is not going to do that. He would have killed Deontay Wilder. We all know the Panama Lewis story about when he took the pad out of old boy gloves. I forget his name, and old boy ended up dying in a hospital, I think. So my whole thing is, wouldn't it be beneficial if Mark Breland stopped the fight if something was in Tyson Fury gloves? Wouldn't it be beneficial? It would. And so you live to fight another day. The reason you can go out there and shoot your gun on the gun range, the reason you can do that interview with Brian Custer is because that man, Bobby Swagger salute, that man threw in the towel. The reason you still can play with your kids today, and Jay Diaz was in that corner. Because in my opinion, Tyson Fury ain't cheat. He beat his ass. I don't care. If he cheated, you have to prove it to me. Prove it to me where it goes to the commission. Matter of fact, where it goes to the judicial system. Prove it to me. So that's my opinion on it. But if Jay Diaz is in that corner and Tyson Fury had something in his gloves, he would have killed Deontay Wilder. Oh, was coming, nigga. You weren't coming back. You had a period coming from your ear. Your legs was gone. Oh, somebody spiked my water. Man, you know who else said some shit like that? George Foreman. After Thriller Manila, people forgot the Thriller Manila. It was like 100 and something. What they had said 110 degrees out there. Let me double check that. Peach Fuzz. Hold on. Actually, not Thriller Manila. I mean, I forget, my bad. It was hot as hell in that one too. Was this Zaire, Africa? Rumbling Jungle. I know I forgot that. Hold on. I'm trying to see what the weather was. I'm trying to see. Give me a minute. Nobody, I don't know what the weather was. But apparently it was hot as hell. 100 and some degrees. Nobody really bring it up. But it was hot as hell. Had that been an indoor fight, anywhere but the Thriller Manila, because the word was Ali was going to quit before Frazier quit, before Eddie Fuss to win the title for Joe Frazier. Okay, true story. So my thing is, what if that fight was fought, I don't know, Staples Centers or somewhere in indoor venue, Madison Square Garden, George Foreman probably win that fight. He said that was WWE 2 wrestlers outside the ring count. Man, nigga, don't you get comfortable on me. This nigga sleep. What's up, Mr. Alexander? What's going on? Man, I don't want to fight. I want to play fight night no more, no way. None of these niggas want to fight no way. Imagine trying to put Crawford and Spence in the fight in exhibition mode, and Spence said he need more money. I don't want. These niggas don't deserve a video game. I respect Wilder for stepping to fight Fury, except he's not dedicated to depend on the talent alone. Yeah, that motherfucker out here chasing pussy. If you laid up on that woman and you love that woman, and eventually I guess the goal is to marry that woman, why you gotta chase on the street? Why you gotta go back to Atlanta and chase the cooch? That's my whole thing. If I can't trust the bitch while I'm in camp, why am I with her? You tell me. You tell me. He don't run distance, so I'm not surprised. You can see Tyson Fury had better stamina. Outweighed him by what, 50, 60 pounds the first fight, 40 pounds? Come on, man. People don't know nothing. And a 10 count is not. People don't know that, Tyrone. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got idiots yelling in a TV in a computer. 1, 2, man, shut up. It's a 10 count. It's a subjective. If the ref went, I seen the ref in many fights. 1, he goes to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, Delaware, Maryland, Florida, Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma. 2, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. I seen refs do shit like that. They changed the rules for Wilder with the 10-second count, then the 10 count. No, it ain't never been a 10-second count. Hey, look here. Go look up Andrade. It's the same way you spell Andrade versus Lucian Bute. Full fight. Go to the end of the fight and look at that 10 count. That 10 count is I got it on my Facebook page. Click the link in the description and check out my video pages. That count is I done seen way worse counts than that. What about, and most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing or you can't remember. I don't want to know. Go back to the Yuri Foreman and Miguel Cotto fight. That wasn't Jack Reese. I forget, Arthur McKinney, I think it was. He asked Yuri, he threw the Yuri Foreman had a blown out ACL versus Cotto. Jack Reese threw the white towel. They threw the white towel. He threw the white towel back into Yuri Foreman's corner and asked Yuri Foreman, do you want to continue? And let Yuri Foreman continue. Do you see fucking Miguel Cotto complaining about that shit? No. Look, y'all crying about a whack ass 10 count that if Wilder would have went back to, nobody talks about this. Had Wilder went back to his corner and stopped doing all this and woo and all that shit. Maybe Jack Reese waved it off. But I seen Arthur McKinney take a towel. I remember watching this on HBO. That's fighting for the junior middleweight WBA. That's back when it wasn't a super and none of that shit. Arthur McKinney takes the towel and throws it back into the man's corner. Anybody remember that? Anybody remember when he took the towel and threw it back into the corner, man? Like I said before, man, Deontay Wilder has lost more rounds than any else champion. And to keep it 100, I said he lost the first fight to Tyson Fury. Ain't no faking over here. He lost. Name me another champion who had 1 reign, 2 reign, percentage-wise, who lost more rounds than Deontay Wilder. Name me another champion, regular, interim, diamond, franchise, whatever you want to call it, super WBO champion, interim IBF champion. Name me another champion who lost more rounds than Deontay Wilder. Come on. You can't. Not Lloyd Honeygun, not Donald Curry, not Mike Tyson, not Riddick Bowe, not Tommy Morrison, whoever. They can hold the Intercontinental NBA belt. I don't care who lost more rounds than Deontay Wilder as a champion. From paperweight, strawweight to crackhead weight. JD has also watched the gloves get put on. It's on YouTube. Sugar Hill tying up Flory gloves with Diaz. Thank you. Nothing. That white boy whipped his ass. Did he get caught pop hot? Yes. I have videos saying Deontay Wilder shouldn't fight Tyson Fury. He said nothing ever infuriated me more than CJ chewing that ice. Yeah, it is gonna be what it is, my brother. I got a little bit more. I'm gonna keep chewing that motherfucker shit. Keep chewing that shit too. What's good? Come here. Eat it. Come here. He chewing it too. We all chew ice. Miles love chewing ice. I mean, I call his name. That nigga come down here. He can't get in though. Jay Diaz don't know nothing about boxing. He started off as a judge in Alabama. Jay is a clueless dummy. One time Wilder looked good with Stavern one and Breland was the lead. Tay Jones lied and said Jay Diaz wasn't infuriated. Yeah, man. And he going around talking to all these niggas on YouTube trying to change it. No, for one. Nobody was no Deontay Wilder fans. All these niggas was AJ fans. I didn't think Wilder was gonna beat Stavern. I'm not gonna lie to you. Al Heyman didn't believe it. Right, salute. What's going on, Kobe? 2K. Can Wilder return on this bad? I'm gonna get to all of this. No, all you gotta do is shut the fuck up and go fight. But yeah, Louis Resto and Billy Collins. I was gonna call that nigga Billy Crystal, like the Great White Hype. Now y'all got my niggas looking for more ice. Tay Jones trying to say, man, what that look like? All these LDBC members, and I ain't talking about the niggas I'm cool with, because I'm cool with some. All these niggas out here capping for going against Brock Breland like he ain't black, like he wasn't a world champion. All these black people who are saying, oh, Mark Breland being quiet, he must be guilty. All these people go against the grain on Mark Breland, but all these niggas giving JD a pass. Yeah, Colin, I knew it was Billy that died. Sean, salute. Ain't no Deontay Wilder got his ass whooped. He lost the first fight. They had an excuse, so it was a long count. Take his black ass to the corner. He got his ass whooped the second fight. Wasn't nobody saying he was cheating. I was at Dave & Buster's before the pandemic. When nobody said he was cheating, I was at the table with two of my best friends. None of us thought he got cheated. He got his ass whooped. He hit Tyson Fury with two big right hands that would have put him down in the first fight. He got beat up. Take y'all L and roll on. Rumble in the Jungle. I got it wrong. Mixai is not a replacement for Mark. He should be. Weather is nice out here in California. You seen Breland said, yeah, I seen what he said. What y'all expect, a black man not to defend himself? And I would tell him, I would sue their ass. I would sue as anybody poisoned Deontay Wilder water. He know he ain't hitting the bag. He know he don't run distance. He know he don't do nothing. You ain't James Toney. James Toney can get in the ring without sparring and just go and spar and look good. And then James Toney struggled with his weight. James Toney struggled with his weight. But you ain't James Toney, nigga. You ain't James Toney. You ain't nowhere. James Toney as a heavyweight will beat the shit out of Deontay Wilder. Look, give James Toney 10 professional fights and tell him he'll beat Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder ain't that good of a fighter. Get out of here. I still think he would have knocked out AJ. Ronaldo Sue. AJ ain't shit. Deontay Wilder is none but an excuse-making nigga. And people say, you go against the brother. Man, that nigga going against. I didn't say nothing negative about Wilder. But when he started going at Mark Breland, hell yeah. Now he was throwing JDS under the bus. Shit, I'd be pissing on the flames. I wouldn't say nothing. But here you go, he throw the brother under the bus. Because the brother wasn't there from day one. And then word is he fired Shelly Finkel. Shelly Finkel who brought Mark Breland in. Has a nation full of yes men. Yeah, don't nobody want to tell him the truth. And Paulie Malignaggi, I don't like Paulie like that, but he was right. I ain't like what he said about, but the East. Look, I think Paulie, what he said was like extremely racist. We got like racial undertones, but we agree to disagree. Since Malik is the new trend, you expect Wilder to. No, if he listened to Malik, it wouldn't nothing jump like a car battery if Deontay Wilder don't accept his loss. I'm sorry, my nigga killing me. If he don't accept his loss, ain't nothing gonna change. Not even the numbers on the range. I blew out the old school and blew out the brains. I fucked that up. I knocked down an opponent in amateurs, and I kept anticipating to finish my opponent by pushing him forward when the ref told me in the corner it stopped his count. Jay Diaz has Tay Jones. Man, yes, man. Jay Diaz the real slave master over there. Yes, sir, master. Yes, sir, master. You can imagine Deontay. Yes, sir, master. Jay Diaz. Imagine 78-old Oompa Loompa looking ass. Yeah, yes, sir. You know in Milwaukee, we still segregated, sirs. The white people, the white people, sirs, they live on the good side of town. And us poor black folks stay over here. His man, he loved white people. Yeah, man. I remember I was locked up. Yeah, in 2000, man. I was locked up with a boy named Billy White, man. I'll tell you, Billy White was a down white boy, man. Yeah, he can out-rap Eminem too, man. Yup, me and his grandma went. My grandma and his grandma went to the same church after segregation. Like, get the fuck out of here. Nobody respecting raccoons. AJ's head movements away from being. Yeah, shit. And not just the head movement, but AJ just need to get a good weight, and it's over with. Yeah, if AJ learns some head movement, but shit, the boys. To look at the boys, man. Paulie isn't. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't say you're a racist. Pay me no mind, salute. I'll be good when Wilder can get a day. He don't want to fight nobody. Y'all go check out Pay Me No Mind channel. He had my man's on Aleem. What's his name? Aleem that fought on Angelo Leo and Stephen Fogenkar. And I know some dudes he sparred with, man, how it went, but I ain't at liberty to say. But yeah, check out Pay Me No Mind. He's a solid dude, man. But yeah, he don't want to fight nobody. He want too much money out here. Deontay Wilder has consistently late training. It's a little. He don't train. He trained for a couple weeks, go chase that woman, come back for a week or two, and then, try to fight. Man, I'm a Wilder fan, but knockdown in the first fight is what got him a draw. Otherwise, yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair. Second fight, that white boy just went to him. I seen some people that you seen him. I know some people that seen him training with El Capitano gym out in Vegas, and was like, I knew they was gonna beat his ass when he started sitting on his shots. Wilder's my guy, but he made some. Man, he ain't my guy no more. Fuck that dude, man. Take your ass whooping like a man, man. That's all I'm asking. I'm not gonna jump off the bandwagon because you lost. But when you start representing, brothers like that, get out of here. That's like Earl Spence if he lose to Crawford. He said, "Will Crawford trainer spike my water and Derrick James spike my?" I mean, that ain't even in Derrick James' character. And did you see where Showtime signed a deal with Bellator? They're going to, man, that shit ain't gonna make no difference. They had Bellator at one point on Showtime. Nobody care about that shit. I will watch it. I'm starting to like MMA, but I don't think nobody care about that. Ain't gonna help boxing. I don't see interviewing JD. I mean, of course, JD ain't interview nobody. All JD got to do is lay low. Shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night that these raccoons ride. I'll guarantee you 7-8 ain't said shit. Yeah, man, J. Diaz, man, he need to come out and say. I guarantee you ain't heard that fool say that. And how can you be a leader, a black man, and you ain't covering all? You man, get out of here, man. I heard that nigga Negro run the whole LDBC. Now that nigga then took his whole fucking creation. Get out of here, man. I heard he ain't paying that nigga too. Did you hear Wilder versus Martin? Yeah, I heard that. I don't know how true it is, but I heard it. It is. I don't care about. I mean, he should have got Charles Martin in years ago in Unified. But Al Heyman gave him to old dirty Eddie Hearn. Come on, man, and don't forget, he gave Eddie Hearn the Brook belt. The Sean Porter Brook belt. Remember them Asian cats that he had? Jamie McDowell beat them. He gave him, man. Al Heyman was giving him hella belts. Don Dada said Wilder couldn't even recover strictly because of his whack ass. Because you can't just run sprints, nigga. It's a reason why Joe Louis ran distance. The reason why Floyd ran distance. The reason why Sugar Ray ran distance. The reason why Ali jump rope. This nigga don't even jump rope. And then I ain't trying to be disrespectful, man. But then somebody post some videos of Wilder jump roping. What that mean? Because he jump rope one time. Come on, man. And I heard somebody seen him jump rope. Motherfucker look terrible. Wilder's the only champion to lose as many. Yeah, it's not another champion. Do you think, be honest, do you think Tyson Fury gonna be losing rounds to Arthur Spilka? Like, yeah, man, come on. Them niggas trash, man. I ain't trying to bring old beefs into here, but it's trash. Floyd Porter will recover from shots. Yeah, because they run distances. Ask Kenny if he only let Sean run wind sprints. Get out of here, bro. Now, if you playing basketball, you can do that. What's your thoughts on Breland line about never touching the water? So be it. I don't know what he meant. Did he mean like I never touched the water, leading to the ring? Of course, as he being a trainer. I mean, we remember Larry Holmes said that Mark Breland didn't know what the fuck he was doing because he didn't pour water on Deontay Wilder's head. And I don't know the protocol for water. It's a protocol that the commission snapped the seal, and then when you get to the corner, the commission snapped the seal or watch you snap, and then they give it to the trainer. What did he mean by not touching the water? Did he mean that I didn't prep the water? I didn't put it's a lot of things. Nigga ain't poison. Deontay Wilder just a hoe ass nigga. I said, dude, I don't care. He's just a hoe ass nigga. What's good, Benio Cho? Salute. Appreciate it. Oh, what did he get locked up for? He shot a nigga in self-defense. There you go. That's what that's what he got locked up for. That nigga ain't do no drug dealing, no shit, man. I can tell you anything about that nigga. I remember somebody told me him and his wife were going through it, and they offered him a room and shit. And this years ago. Man, like I said, I ain't that type of. I ain't got no issue with that nigga, man. This is little homeboy. I lost a lot of respect for it. Yeah, man, I've been lost respect for them whole ass niggas. They ain't gonna tell me. And like I said, I don't mean all of them. I know I still cool with a few of them. It ain't nothing like, but y'all know who I'm talking about. You talking about the knuckle draggers, And I know somebody that lost and said, I seen where it was going. Yeah, I seen where it was going before it went. Because they was just fucking with me for no reason. But when nobody had known, you called it, bro, Wilder Mercer. Yeah, I wouldn't fight with him neither. I don't have no issue but with one person. William, salute. Do you think Bud Crawford would consider signing with? I don't know. That's a good question. I know Rolly ain't signed with them. Everybody think Rolly signed with Mayweather, but he not. I couldn't say that Rolly is with Al Hammond. He not with Floyd. So I don't know. I think if Floyd tried to, I don't see Floyd jerking Crawford around. I think they treat Tank the way they treat Tank is because Tank don't take boxing serious. If Tank took boxing serious, they'd put Tank in there with Lomachenko with anybody. I think if he tried to pull that whole ass move on Floyd Mayweather gonna get tied up in the ring. I mean, he tried that shit on Terrence Crawford. Mayweather gonna be tied up in the ring, tied up in a hotel room like Jay Prince did. They ass Crawford ain't playing. Crawford would beat Floyd ass in the street fight. He got too many dimensions. They wouldn't treat Crawford like Tank. Gary Russ, I did a video. Yeah, I don't know. Save it to the end. Man, I was out of time. Man. I was trying to make it back to the hotel room. I had to go pick some shit up, man. So I didn't have enough time. I had to make it from Alabama back to Georgia. I was in Phoenix City and Columbus, so I didn't have enough time, man. Then my girl started tripping, and I just drove. What was on the road? 13 hours. I went to go see my sister. Because I took through Nashville. So women always gonna complain. You can give your balls up for a woman. You gotta remember that. A woman would never be happy, no matter what you do. It ain't good enough. You can be retired. You can be retired, paying child support, and you find another woman. She want to go for blood. That's just women. Wilder went from Wilder's suit being heavy to leaving camp to Spike Water to Loaded, and now the mob is the latest greatest narrative. Yeah, man, take your L, nigga. Water is water. It depends. If somebody spiked the water, which we know they didn't, I don't know. What if they popped the seal? You don't know. I don't know. You got to ask somebody. So because y'all talking about water bottles. What about Jermall having a water bottle that wasn't authorized in the corner? See, everybody want to, like I said before, man, everybody want to play the role, but I got the video of Jermall switching out water bottles. Come on, man. And everybody just saying, well, like I said before, man. Everybody but when Tony Harrison got cheated, ain't nobody say nothing. The Wilder's original claim was he was the only guy with the water. What would he put in the water? What can you put in water that won't have a chalky taste? You put in, it had to be liquid. So it had to be something. Commission provides water. You can transfer it to a container all under supervision. Okay. What's up? My whole thing is that nigga was using an illegal water bottle, but hey, it is what it is. My whole thing with that is because he switched water bottles. Unless he went out of water, but hey, Breland responded by saying, look at the damn video. JD is the first person to give Wilder water, right? They touched glove. Okay, all right, that's the truth, which it may be the truth. Why are we still arguing about it? Appreciate it. Why are we still? I don't know. I didn't pay when I watched the fight, man. I was drinking, eating, I don't know what, chicken tenders. So I'm not trying to pay attention. You okay, buddy? I'm not trying to pay attention to, water, and maybe I gotta start paying attention to it now. All right, man. Look here, just take your ass whooping and move on. They just picking out information they want to cover, not the whole. Of course, whole situation is, Breland is a brother, and like I said, I sue all them niggas, man. Tay Jones is basing all this cheating on people back. Yeah, of course. 5460 Charlo. Yeah, as of today. Telling you J Diaz must be paying Tay Jones. How he and people don't even know Tay Jones is a teacher. He's a teacher. He almost beat Julius Ndongo. So I mean, I don't have nothing against him. No, that's not 50. I think it's for it's part of if you don't want to buy the zone, you can buy the zone. I forget how it is. It's really not $50 for pay-per-view. Shira, give me a minute. You can get on my nerves. There's only 2 fights left for Wilder that can get him $5 million or free. Who are them 2 fights? Melatonin is the only thing I could think. I mean, do they sell liquid melatonin? Because I already see melatonin in the capsules. And maybe is it clear? Is it clear? Benadryl. But then all I'm saying, I'm just saying, if you pissed off, I mean, if you got a poison, why are we not going into the post-fight drug test? Because I remember one time I took an aspirin before, or Advil, whatever Tylenol, before I gave blood when I was younger, and they noticed that shit. It says raise your blood pressure or something. So why he just can't go back to the post-fight toxicology, whatever you call it, and see what was in it? Like I said before, he ain't nothing wrong with that nigga. He just got his ass beat. Right after Kenny Bayless gives instruction, the fighter says JD is the one that's with the open bottle. There you have it then. But it's against old Master Negro's rules to blame the white man. Yeah, Wilder just a short loser. Shout out to Ray Zone Salute. I didn't lose I didn't lost respect for Wilder. He let the LBC, I think he said I did lose. I lost respect for Wilder. He let the LWBC get in his head and tell him, I mean, shit is what it is. He fired Mark Breland, dude. He fired Mark Breland because Mark Breland threw in that towel. That's all it ball. And if that's it, and a lot of people didn't like that. Michael Williams Sr., Michael Williams' father didn't like that. He said, I don't respect that nigga, All right, it's cool. Jeff, what's going on, my brother? As far as the water, but I think that was J Diaz if his water. I don't think his water was messed up. I just think he didn't take the fight serious. He thought he was going to touch that white boy with the right hand. He was going to go to sleep. I seen that white boy get up from a harder hit than them right hands he landed in the second fight. Remember, Steve Cunningham put him he put Fury to sleep. Go watch Steve Cunningham and Tyson Fury fight. Steve Cunningham put him to sleep with an overhand right. And Tyson Fury got up the same way, like the Undertaker. Salute, Lion Killer. Check his channel out. He almost to a rack. Check out Lion Killer podcast. And Dongo stopped. He stopped him, but I think Tay almost stopped Ndongo is what I heard. I would appreciate refraining from insulting our Lord Wilder. Stop siding with the cheater Tyson Fury or the racists like Eddie Hearn and corrupt organizations like the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. If it was that deep, they would have cheated Floyd. Maybe not Floyd in Nevada because he generates so much money. They'd have cheated somebody. Benavidez sons account our future of the sports AZ. Yeah, Benavidez, take shit more serious. But yeah, I like the Suns. Give me a minute. I gotta use the bathroom. Y'all look at Mason for a minute. All right, my bad. I use the bathroom. Make Mason sit on the full time. He probably be back though. Wilder only relies on his power. He's never had boxing skills to begin with. So, what do you expect for him to lose rounds? Right, laughing out loud. Well, he outboxed Bermain Stavern. So at one point, I don't know where this little shitter went. He bad. What's up, Mr. Williams? What taste in the water? I mean, it depends. I mean, if I was to break down aspirin, aspirin or a gel capsule or a Benadryl or a pill cutter, you cut it in this powder. So I don't know, man, to be honest. I don't know, because you can ice water, but or make it really cold. You'll still see the powder coming in there unless they froze it. They froze the water with it in there, and then that's just too much. I don't know. Melatonin is naturally produced in the body, so I don't know if it comes in liquid form, but they get some. I mean, I think they could see the levels will be rise, but I don't know. But yeah, it is. It is naturally produced for the body. I don't know if it comes in liquid form. That's a good question. Mark Breland wasn't allowed in the post-fight press because people forget that Breland was the fault. He was in the post-fight press conference. He was. Because I'm going to tell you how I remember he was in the post-fight press conference. Because he said the costume was too heavy. Yup, I remember him saying that. I mean, solid child salute. Oh my God. Get off that water, ish, dog. And I'm going to stay on that water. Oh, you talking about that shit? I'm going to drink some water. This Pure Life shit good as hell for $1.30. They said you and Nate going live tonight. Can we all just come together behind the real chap, our Lord Deontay? I mean, I liked him. I was riding with him till he threw Mark Breland under the bus. That's my problem. You could have gave him that water from Space Jam. He still would. What's up, Benjamin? Depends on what time I get finished with my meeting, Sean. Hell the fuck. Anybody from Columbus, Georgia, they got this joint called Wing Connection. That shit bang. Hell no, Tay literally didn't hurt, and Donka gave him a couple. Okay, Tay was ready to quit. Okay. Everyone go check out Line Killer Podcast. Line and Nate coming. Yeah. What's up, Keisha? Shut up. Here we go. Oh, that little motherfucker went upstairs. Come here. I'd be barking for no. I believe Breland Wilder wasn't nothing but a one-handed fighter looking for. Yeah, I mean that's it. You can look at the Bermane-Severn fight. Don't you jump. Mayweather won't let Tank. Yeah, because Tank ain't serious. If Tank took boxing serious, he'd beat him. My general. It all went downhill once he must have let the Alabama. I mean, shit. They was scraping up $20 million to pay him in the Brazil fight. The Ortiz fight, the second fight, they scraped up $20 million to pay him. Nothing, you ain't met nothing. General Pendant. We is about to switch lanes. Hit the blunt twice and watch me switch lanes. Wilder has skill. He was the bronze medalist when you stopped working on you. Exactly. Yeah, in his amateur in the Olympics, he did have some skills. I just want to know why Tay Jones lies about Joe Diaz, right? Because he want to protect his Lord and Jesus and his Savior, J. Diaz. Mark Breland was in the post fight. No, he was. He said Mark Breland was in the post fight for J. Diaz and yeah, that's what I meant. Because I remember J. Diaz saying about the costume. Really? Wilder never has skills. He has skills. Yeah, he can move and box. You don't outbox Bermane-Severn so easy. He just stopped listening. His skills never developed, or really developed past what they were. Start believing his power. Go watch the press conference at the Mark Breland and JD. No Mark. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. You typed it wrong. You said there was no J. Diaz I read it that way. It was no J. Diaz in the press conference. Look at Wilder's career. He's basically losing. I mean, true. I don't know. I think it's about to go in their cage. If we debunk the water, is it still going to be excuse? Yeah. Oh, his gloves was flopping. Thanks, MTK will. harm Wilder if he takes to the court. Why Wilder? Because he doesn't have a case. Yeah, I see him. When the Lord Wilder comes back, he knocks everyone the hell out. Keep that Tyson. He can never get those fights again, Nate. He can never get those fights. Tyson Fury ain't gonna never fight him again. He's just gonna drop the belt, and you can't force somebody to unify. Trying to think. Well, AJ said he'll fight him though. So everybody should hope AJ beat Fury. What's the new Bud? Our Bud. We can switch. I can really switch anyway. Terrence, I see you. I seen Bud. I heard that Bud and Sean Porter don't get it right. And Bo Mack was on Line Killer podcast and this past weekend, and he said that the fight should happen. But I heard if the fight don't happen, not saying it's not gonna happen, that Bud is gonna move up and fight the winner to Shera and Castanos. So I mean, I ain't mad at it. I don't know if he have an intention of fighting Jermall Charlo, but he told Jermall that if he keeps talking shit, he'll come up there and fight him. So I mean, he stopped Jermall Charlo from being undisputed. Do Al Heyman give him to Jermall Charlo? I mean, the question is, do we retain his WBO belt? And let's say he stay at 154 and he fight Jermall Charlo, and however it go, he retire. Watch how quick Sean Porter will go fight for that belt. Watch how quick, Al Heyman to make provisions for Danny Garcia and Sean to fight for that belt. Watch how quick they put Sean Porter in the ring with Virgil Ortiz. Watch how quick at the end of the day, they said Sean Porter was asking for $5 million to fight Bud. $5 million? That's crazy to me. And I'm not saying Sean can't win, because he can. Sean's a great fighter. He's a good fighter for, his level of fought, lost to Kell Brook, beat Devin Alexander, close fight with Keith, close fight with Earl, close fight with Danny, he won. He's a solid fighter, but at the same time, you ain't in no position to make no demands. At this point, you take it, you take what you get, and you win the belt. So if that fight don't come apart hard, he gonna move up. And ideally, the worst matchup for him is if Teixeira win. 6'1", 76.5-inch arms. A guy that can take a punch. I saw by Curtis Stevenson, but Stevenson can punch. He's a super middleweight coming down the middleweight. He lost to Jesse Brinkley and Andre Durrell. So people forget Castanos beat Earl Spence in the amateurs by points. So, like I said before, I think it's just in a situation in where, I mean, if Sean want to take less money to earn a shot with Earl Spence, or do you want to wait for his mandatory? Because I don't see Terrence Crawford I don't see Al Heyman putting up no money at all. So at the end of the day, to me, it is what you take what we got you, or you can move on. Because Amir Khan brought in international TV money. I don't know what this nigga barking at. I don't know. See if my daughter's coming home. Porter's worth 2.5. I don't really care about that fight. Shout out to Milo. Sean ain't worth 5 with 5 in his pocket. Mud will beat the brakes off Loudmouth Crybaby Charlo. That'll be an interesting fight. It'll come down if he can take the shot or he can avoid the shot. If he beat Charlo, man, people say I seen Earl beat Charlo in the gym. I'm not surprised. Earl's already perfected that style. Black Gold, he said you got to throwing great out. You got to throwing great out there. Most of these guys you say are great. Yeah, he close. Yeah, he great for whatever tier he in. Down at least. Porter didn't ask for 10 million. Yeah, I mean, Porter know he ain't worth 10. Keith know he ain't worth 10. If he be Pacquiao, then he might be worth 10. Punch quote, Crawford's going to beat the brakes off Sean like he did Diaz and Horn. Fight is going to be ugly for Sean. Maybe. Sean probably, Sean is a pay-per-view star in his own. Do you listen? Yeah, sometimes I listen to his podcast. I don't have really time to listen to a lot of them. All the fights are rigged. Maybe. Porter not a pay-per-view joint. He was just Sean Porter. Yeah, Sean Porter. I think that should be on regular TV. Sean Porter is the one that started talking about W mandatory, knowing damn well Hold on. Make sure nobody knocking at the door. Was he gonna take those? Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't. Crawford might as well move up. One Spencer Ugas fight them. Yeah, you ain't lying. You gonna make that nigga take 99% to 1% cut. You ain't lying. Gonna pay that nigga with food stamps. The two fights from TV Water, we find minutes reviews. Yeah, maybe. I agree with that. He probably beat both of those guys. I mean, anybody asked him to fight Luis Ortiz again? No way. Or he could just stay at the third division and keep winning. I mean, shit. Why not go out there and be a fourth division champion with 35, 40, 47, 54? Why not? These niggas. Nigga up there tap dancing or some shit, them damn dogs. But yeah, he could. Bill Haney said that. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. I like Bill. And I don't think he should have been the coach on this level. Clippers game, Sean don't want to activate that mandatory. I thought Sean wanted $2 million. Yeah, he wanted $5 million. He didn't want no damn $2 million. They could pay him $2 million. He heard he really would take $3 million, but Haney and Linares is a better fight than Fortuna. I don't think so. I like Haney and Fortuna because Fortuna gonna bring some. He gonna bring something. For Linares has just been knocked out. He like a high school bust down. I don't want to see Linares fight Haney. Fortuna I think Fortuna would be a better stepping stone for him. I'm a better fight for him. I don't want to disrespect nobody. Chili with Ortiz could be so. I mean, it had to be on free TV. I heard they was letting people in free for that fight, for the second fight between me and y'all. Sean got a real chance. He got way more bounce and way more head movement than Diaz. Yeah, he's more athletic. Yeah, I'll give you that. He's definitely more athletic. All the talking, Ryan. I heard he might fight. Yeah, I heard. I mean, I could talk about that. I heard it was a rumor. I'm taking my phone. Let me take my Palm Pilot. Y'all didn't get nothing back yet, but I heard that there was a rumor that Ryan could be fighting Fortuna and Mikey Garcia could be fighting Manny Pacquiao. So we're going back way to the beginning. My whole thing is Pacquiao didn't have to drop that belt at all. If Pacquiao could have just fought Mikey Garcia and they would allow him to keep the WBO title. So that's fucked up though, because Pacquiao could have kept his belt. So now, Mikey Garcia fighting Pacquiao just for the money. So to me, that was stupid. Pacquiao could have just said, "Hold on," because Ugas ain't got no fight schedule. I heard he is in negotiations with Errol Spence right now, but stupid. More athletic, so can take more of a beating. Kenny probably won't have to throw the towel in, but Sean still getting touched up. Yeah, Kenny ain't gonna never throw that towel in. You know, just Sean claiming the fame, Sean being close and not being stopped by nobody. So I don't see Kenny throwing that towel in at all. Isn't Pac managed by him? Yeah, he owed PBC one more fight. So yeah, that's what I heard. The fool. Yeah, he owed PBC one more fight. So I mean, can he go anywhere else? It's a question. Who knows? Manny just said he's going to be a legacy fight. So I heard Earl was talking to Ugas. So I don't know. I mean, could it be Earl? Could it be Terrence? I don't think it's Terrence. I don't know. Is it him being another Mexican? I heard there's Pac-Man and Mikey, but that's a real like light rumor. So I don't know. I'm gonna get the real news a little bit later or in the morning. Is Thurman getting blackballed? No, he ain't getting blackballed. No, he need to move up though. Sean Smith let's be real, Earl ducking Bud. It's just like Keith was ducking him. He knows that Bud is the one that can stop him. I mean, shit, maybe that's true. You know, but I think it's a little bit different because Keith was on the same side of the street as he was. If Pacquiao fights Crawford and not Spence, I'd be convinced that Bob Arum and Manny came up with a plan to get Manny paid. I don't think he's fighting Crawford. Mike ain't no legacy fight. Manny just said yesterday this is gonna be beating a Mexican might be a Mexican fight. That's what I heard he fighting Mikey. So Who he fighting then? If Earl talking to Ugas, that's what I heard. Maybe I found out the real Bud versus. Yeah, I probably favor Mel in that one, but it's just about can Bud take the power. If Bud can take the power and not get hit, Jermall can be easily outboxed. I heard he could be fighting Lara if he don't get undisputed next. So don't be surprised if he don't fight Lara. General Pendant AB put him on his ass though. Yeah, because they fought at 144 though. So that was a catch weight. Sean DeCano Bennett's making 144 or whatever it was. AB up next week. Yeah, I don't have no interest. I'm interested in Robert Jr. taking on Ryan Martin. I'm interested in it. Whoever in the first guy who's fighting, I wasn't interested in. So I mean, it is what it is. Like AB, just was in Cincinnati the other day. But I'm looking forward to the co-main event. Love Robert Jr., man. Sean was on his ass. Shit, if you had to get down to like 4, he ain't supposed to be a welterweight. L Dub Boxing, salute. I see your channel today, dog. What it do? Yo, check out L Dub Boxing. Who is he fighting? I don't know who he fought. I forget the dude's name. I can't remember the original guy he was fighting. I used to be way bigger. I used to be way more into boxing like 10 years ago. Even like 8 years ago or 9 years ago. I used to be way into boxing, dude. So watch all that shit. That's when HBO wasn't putting on no bullshit. And even Showtime wasn't putting on no bullshit. Lara ain't moving no damn up. I heard he could fight Jermall. And he ain't gonna never move up. He ain't that type of dude. Devin Blocker, salute. You doing prediction? No, I won't. Who fighting the week? You tell me who fighting. I'll answer your prediction. So I tell you, I ain't new, sir. I'm tired, boy. Y'all lucky I did the videos I did. I'm tired, sir, boss. I gotta get up in the morning, take my daughter to the train, say I'm tired, boss. If I ain't gotta do shit Friday, I'm sleeping from Friday, Saturday, and ain't no football on. I'm so hurt, bro. Ain't no football on. That's depressing, dude. Gotta watch the sorry ass NBA. I ain't even watching that shit. I'm just watching movies. I've been watching the Detroit movies. Like I forget what movie my girl had me watching earlier. Jermall said everybody ducking him like they doing Crawford. Yeah, Jermall said that. Yeah. But I heard Jermall doing some vet pass by. Everybody looking. 6 stoves in the house and everybody cooking. Wrist like that old Gucci used to be going, dog. Yeah. Javier saying, I forgot the original guy he's fighting. Salute, Jay. He had like COVID or some shit. Yeah, salute. Thurman's buckling Sean. Well, Thurman is a dumb motherfucker, though. Let me start. Thurman don't like throwing straight shots. He would have beat Sean easy throwing straight shots like Kell Brook did. Kell Brook still did it the best. Nobody does it better. You can come closer than close. Original, that original song is dope. I was just watching Black Lightning. I forgot it came on the other night. They had some original shit playing, especially the song with Most Def sampled off Miss Fat Booty. Yeah, you got Teixeira Castanos this week. Teixeira, but I love Castanos, but I'm going with Teixeira. I could be wrong. Happy AP all day. I don't want to fight Regis. I'm done with AP, dude. You can't just turn on your dedication switch on and off. Even Michael Jordan found out you can turn your dedication switch on and off. Lauren talks to fight for the vacant WWE. I heard the WBA was trying to get rid of belts, but I don't know. If he do, I think it's gonna be Chris Eubanks Jr. He's gonna be fighting, but Eubanks trying to fight somebody else. So Ryan Martin, damn Bunny, who is he fought? He used to be with 50 Cent, and 50 Cent basically still get percentage of his purses. He fought Josh Taylor and lost, but then got popped for some shit in his ass though. San Diego has a draw. Yeah. One of them motherfuckers got a draw. Billy Joe Saunders got caught supporting my boss Daniel. I mean, shit. I ain't in it to wreck nobody's reputation. It is what it is. But mobs and boxing used to go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know, man. How many of these dudes out here helped these boxers when they was younger and shit. I ain't knocking them. It is what it is. Yeah, I seen Peasy came home a little bit fast for me though. I ain't never been a fan of his. I've been a fan of his music, but I ain't really been listening to him later. Like maybe like 5-7 years ago. I'm more of a Doughboy Cash Out, Icewear Vezo. Sada Baby cool. I really ain't no. I like him. He cool. I used to be Stretch Money. That was my nigga, dog. Stretch Money. Who else you had out there? Babyface Ray. Oh man, there's a lot of good rappers in Detroit. It's always been like that though. We don't sound like nobody else neither, usually. Then you got the band gang niggas. They live in my neighborhood. Did you ever check out No, I never checked that shit out at all. My mom's like, check that out. I went to school on McGraw, so I don't know. Laura moving up is over for him. Agreed. Martin, yeah, I like Martin. Yeah, that's a great week. Yeah, Bunny fighting the co-feature Ryan Martin. Black Light. No, did they add? No, they got one more season. It's the last season, I believe. The 4th season. Because they Khalil getting a spinoff. What was that nigga? I forget that nigga character called. I think it's the last season. I could be wrong. Could be one more. I could be wrong. Let me see. Yeah, it's the last season. They said to cancel it. So, old girl that played in she played in little Disney movies. You know what I'm talking about. Hold on, I'm gonna say her name out. China Ann McClain. That's like she Lightning. She played Lightning. She cried. She said she quit the show and she happy for Khalil getting a spinoff, but he cried. She was crying. You can look at that video. Hollywood, a strange place. She'd have made her money though. She'd have been a lot of movies. She was in a Disney movie I was watching with kids one day. I don't know. I believe Bunny is the opener. No, he the co-feature. My baby, unless it's only a 2-card feature. Gotta see how AB looks. AB said he loved Amir Khan fight in the middle because he might get beat in that fight depending on the weight. But I pull him for him. My brain was always jealous of another train. What are you jealous of? He ain't no jealous ass nigga. Of what? Of what? Amir Khan and AB. Come on, what that white man ain't jealous? Come on, man. Malcolm X rolling his grave right now. The brother is going against the brother and not the other. Come on, man. Over here picking Castanos to win just because he PBC. I hope he beats Castano Bug. I want to see. I like to share. What about FWC Big Key, the band gang? I don't listen to them niggas like that though. I don't listen to that's like the kids. That's not my generation, but I see them niggas around a lot. I think Canelo gonna beat I support it though. Canelo gonna beat the brakes off of Billy Joe Saunders. You think he got no chance. No chance. That's what he got. That's when wrestling was still kind of great. No chance. Sean Booster Porter need to move up. He ain't gonna move up. I'm sorry, I didn't. The kids is you. I think Shashir is gonna boss Castanos socks off even start. Yeah, I hope so. I like Castanos. Tough dude. But I like Shashir too. I mean, I like them both. Where all these dudes coming from, praise in general, is like, yeah, niggas ain't got no lives. If Bug can keep his 47, he can move back down. He can be the super champion. He can be the mandatory, so it don't matter. New fight on Tyson Fury cheating the second fight on my channel. Okay, yeah. Take that shit to trial. I started selling bloat back in 1986. I bought a Cadillac and threw them things on that. The brains blew out with the right to the seats. That was Mr. Biggs was my nigga, man. That's the greatest Alabama rapper ever. If you ain't never heard that song, rest in peace to him. Take that shit to trial. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to new ever. Take that shit to trial. That's one of my favorite storytelling songs. He said my crack tastes like ribs. What you call Horn? No, Horn was a monstrous 147 pounder. Keith has been aging and dog. Yeah, I mean, shit. That's what happened when you're natural. When you're natural, your body starts to break down with injuries, depending on your genetics and if you stay in shape. And Keith Thurman was just his. I mean, that's the problem with fighting. When you don't fight 3 or 4 times a year, your body starts breaking down. Keith Thurman fight, eat all that bullshit. Don't stay in shape. That's why his body breaking down. Keith Thurman don't have no activity. You can blame that on Al Heyman. Yeah, Mr. Big's a legend. R.I.P. Talking about let me take that. That nigga was my nigga, dog. Keep hiding these that was easy. I ain't trying to work, man. I ain't trying to block nobody when I'm back. I can block him. Get him out of here, man. You lucky I can't find my mouse. There we go. I'll get him out of here. I had a dream that one day the LDBC would be no more. I had a dream that one day that 7'8" will eat some ribs on his toilet seat and go out like Elvis. Shut up, just playing. Man, Keith Thurman swinging like a baseball pitcher. That's he swing reckless. Good, you gotta fight dirty sometime. But yeah, I heard that Jermall Charlo was ducking David Benavidez. Okay. So let's see if we can find the audio. Shut up. Dog retarded. That dog is retarded. I think got some music in the back. I ain't playing that shit. Man. Whatever he said, y'all heard it. He said, I'm only fighting 160 pounders or something that he said. I don't know what he said, but it basically sounded like people saying he ducking David Benavidez. I think David's only doing 60 that they can maybe stop. Maybe. I don't know much about the other dude. He's saying that Joe Smith Jr. is basic, so I don't know. I ain't really never seen him fight before, so I can't speak on that. Jermall doesn't fight at 68. He can't. I mean, he said that he want to fight somebody at 60, like Eubanks. I heard Eubanks pulled out of fighting him at one. I mean, he didn't pull out. He just didn't pass. He passed on it. Who else we got at 168? I mean, 160. He said he'd fight Triple G, GGG. I guess he don't want to fight David Benavidez. All right. But don't call nobody out. Don't say you'll fight him and knock him out if you ain't gonna fight him. And then people get the card calling you a duck and selling wolf tickets. I think he can get Benavidez though. Benavidez ain't a hard fight at all. You know, he ain't hard to hit, you know, straight up and down. So I don't know why wouldn't he take that fight? Man, Maul whole energy changed with Benavidez. Yo, he did. He don't need to fight no under. Yeah, he said I ain't fight nobody under 20. I'm like, what? Some of them niggas be just talking for their own good. Requirements for Charlo over 25: get a flu shot, dye your hair, make sure you pass them booger sugar, pass them. That's crazy. Triple G don't shit. Yeah, of course he don't. He said he will give Andrade a fight. Let's see. The Jermall said that, not him. Triple duck. Benavidez gonna stop Charlo. I don't know. I don't think so, bro. I think Charlo will stop Benavidez, bro. Y'all rate that nigga way too high. Charlo ain't hard to hit either. He ain't. But I trust his chin more than I trust Benavidez. Y'all like Benavidez ain't been on that canvas before. Bud get rocked. Bud got a weak chin. He got dropped by Kyle Velasquez. But Benavidez been on that canvas. A lot of you niggas act like y'all ain't never seen that shit. And he got beat by that Ronald Garville guy. That dude beat Benavidez, in my opinion. It was a close fight. I won't call it a robbery, but he beat him. Benavidez ain't fought nobody at all. Nobody. Not even a shadow of somebody. Y'all quick to say, oh, Bud ain't fought nobody. This guy ain't fought, but y'all look at, or Charlo, that nigga ain't fought nobody. Take 10 years for Benavidez to plan to fight some. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to hear it. Man, Andrade should destroy Liam Williams. He trash. Like I said, the Real was winning that fight right before he got cut. Quick question. Are you Jermaine Phillips? I wish I was. What's up, G? That's my nigga. Shout out to Jermaine Phillips. What's up, G? Yeah. Got that Reggie? It'll be funny. He could have even stopped the Real. Charlo got a hell of a chin. Benavidez doesn't. Yeah, he ain't hard to hit. Shit. Look at his stomach made of banana pudding. My stomach look better than Benavidez's stomach. Shit. Pun intended. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Benavidez was 20. I don't care if he was 28. Mike Tyson was 19. Knocking out grown fucking men. What you talking about? Shit, for Fredo Benitez, won his first title 18 years old. I ain't trying to hear if he was 20 or not, nigga. Do your chin grow better with age? I don't know. That shit don't mean shit. That nigga got dropped and he lost it. I ain't trying to hear he was 20. I got so many excuses for these fucking others. I wish I make some of these excuses for the brothers, dog. Well, Benavidez, I ain't trying to hear that shit. He ain't fought Ronald Garville, his best win, and he lost that first fight. And all of a sudden, the second fight, that motherfucker was superhuman. He was like Mario with the star. I ain't trying to hear that shit. If Terrence Crawford had stamina issues and then came back the next fight and didn't take a deep breath, y'all be saying y'all want to accuse all these niggas like Errol Spence of being on Pez when the obvious shit in your face. When the obvious somebody on Pez, as long as it ain't no nigga, when it's the other, y'all can't see. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I ain't trying to hear that, man. If Errol Spence had a bad stamina versus Mikey and then came back and then take a deep breath versus Sean, well, nobody would have said nothing. Well, everybody would have something to say. Oh, Errol on Pez, Errol doing this. But when somebody blaming in your face, this nigga barely made it to the finish line versus Ronald Garville. We're not talking about Caleb Plant. We're not talking about Andre Ward. We're not talking about Joe Calzaghe, Miguel Kester, Roy Jones, James Toney. We're talking about 168 pounds division with Ronald Garville. And ain't nobody got nothing to say. That'd be killing me, dog. Y'all want to accuse all the other Negro fighters of being on Pez, but the nigga right in your face. Get Alex Ariza, ain't nobody got nothing to say. Yeah, he lost that fight. I ain't got no issue with him. Did you ever see? Yeah, I mean, that's him. He ain't no finisher. I still like Plant to beat Benavidez. Man, Jacobs is terrible. He need to retire. I think he's a Hall of Famer because he beat cancer, but I think Charlo, I think Charlo put that nigga to sleep. I could be wrong. Jermall, fight that motherfucker so I can get my money. I ain't say he nothing. I ain't say nothing. Stop it. I ain't lying, nigga. Like, look at the fight. I ain't got nothing to lie about. Look at the fight. The first fight with Ronald Garville. And then look at the second fight where he didn't take a deep breath. Come on, man. I ain't saying nothing, but come on. Let's stop. Come on. I know for a fact that somebody we talking about is on that shit. I know for a fact that I seen somebody that we talking about get a steroid shot in the stomach. I know for a fact that I ain't gonna say nothing more. I know for a fact, nigga. I ain't saying it's Benavidez. I ain't saying it's Plant, but come on, y'all know who I'm talking about. Come on, man. Come on, man. That nigga just ain't gonna keep getting popped and listen, man. Let me stop, man, before I get banned. Let me stop. Benavidez, man, come on. Who has Benavidez made a mess of? Tell me, be real. Who has Benavidez beat? Y'all talking about Jermall, Caleb. Who has Benavidez beat? Come on, please give me a name who he beat, because he lost to Ronald Garville, in my opinion. Who did Benavidez beat? That's what I'm saying. Who did he beat? Who that Benavidez beat up in my crew? Come on, man. Y'all be talking about niggas. Who did this Negro beat? But Benavidez, man, that nigga ain't beat nobody. Yeah, I think he beat up on Benavidez. I ain't gonna say destroyed. Motherfucker's stomach look like potato salad, like Blu-ray said about Mikey Garcia. Come on, say nigga all the way. Oh, you Mexican nigga, yeah, nigga. Y'all, come on, man. I got Charlo, nigga. And if I got money on Big Charlo. Yeah, the Mexicans ain't got no footwork. Name me the last Mexican with footwork. Niggas ain't got no footwork. Them motherfuckers don't even do sit-ups. I like Benavidez as a fighter, but I ain't got no motherfucking. Come on, man. If you don't do good with pressure, he gonna beat you. He might get Caleb Plant. You ain't going to walk down Charlo and give him clean shots. Charlo issue a southpaw. That's why he don't get on drive fire. I got him dropping. Man, I got him stop, drop, shut him. I got him shutting him down. Get out of here, man. And I ain't saying that because Charlo a brother neither. Y'all get that black power shit out. I'm black, y'all, and I'm bliggity, y'all. Right, get that shit out of here. Yo, you crazy. Charlo beat he beat J-Rock. He beat K9, even though he was old. He beat Austin Trout. Get out of here, man. Korobov, I thought he lost that fight, but that wasn't a bad win. Hugo Centennial Jr., he fought some motherfuckers now. He fought some motherfuckers. Let's not act like J-Rock didn't get a title after that. Come on. Unless you don't think much of the real. Shout out to D. Brown, salute Porky. Yeah, come on, man. Porky did have Jalen Love, twerking on the campus. She twerking. Shout out to Justin Trouble. She twerking. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. If they fight, I got my bag up. I'm paying. Man, yeah, man, nigga overhyped. That motherfucker can't even beat a fucking jump rope. Be watching Deontay Charlo. Man, come on, who has he stopped? Please tell me who. Come on, man. Do we gotta look up this nigga resume, dog? Do we gotta look at this brother resume? Come on, man. I wasn't even trying to stay on this long. Nope. Hold on. Be a minute. 1 second. All right, man. Let me get full screen. Bro. So who did he beat? He fought somebody in his debut. Fought somebody on 5, 1-1 debut. He been fighting since 13. And he fought in Mexico's professional fight. So all these Mexico fights. Debut, okay. 1-0. 1-6. He can fight in America now. 23-20. 9-7. 0-11. 19-9. 10-1. Philip Jackson Benson 16-2. Let's see what he did now. Okay, it ain't bad. He got stopped by Benavidez in 16. Ain't been seen since. And Darnell Boone, the GOAT journeyman, one of the GOAT journeymans, being him. 16 and I don't know. Let's see what he did since then. Had 3 straight losses since then, almost 3. Lost to Benavidez, came back, lost to Marcus Brown, lost to David Lemieux. They knocked out 3 times after Benavidez. Okay. All right, Dennis Duggan. Okay, that's a good fight. Mama's boy, he stopped him. Okay. I don't even see what Benavidez fought. Oh yeah, he stopped him. All right, Roglio. Come on. All right, Roglio. He got heart. He lost to Ronald this fight, but he beat him. Okay. Couldn't even knock him out. All right, so he split decision. I thought he lost. You know, Jalen Love. Okay, that ain't impressive, man, but he stopped him. Anthony Durrell. Come on, man. He didn't fight nobody, man. He fighting the fucking junior middleweight. Come on, man. This nigga's a junior middleweight not too long ago. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, he fought at light heavyweight. My bad. Oh, no. I thought he was fighting that middleweight. Let's see Jerry Odom. Hold on. I don't know what them niggas barking at, man. These niggas is bananas. Super middleweight. Okay, he was fighting. So maybe Ronald Ellis bigger than I thought he was. I don't know, but okay. Just swore he was fighting. He was fighting somebody smaller. Hold on. But yeah, come on, man. Y'all like 168. I ain't trying to hear that, man. He could have fought Frederick. Come on, look at 168, man. Hold on. Ain't fighting nobody getting no title. Come on, man. That boy ain't fought nobody. Come on, man. All right. He ain't fight no David Lemieux. He didn't fight Uterman when he was supposed to, though, but he lost his title on the scale. He fought Anthony. Danny J, okay, I don't care. Fight him out, okay. He ain't fight Federer Shulinov. He ain't fought John Ryder. Adrian Berlanga, he's too young. He ain't fought David Morrell. I don't know who that nigga is. He ain't fought him. Alantez Fox, he ain't fought him. So no, he just lost his fight. He ain't fought Canelo. He ain't fought Steven Nelson either. So it's a lot of guys this dude ain't fought. I ain't trying to hear that, man. I ain't nobody trying to hear that, man. Y'all always make excuses, man. I got Big Charlo, even if he is ducking. Brandon Adams is junior middleweight, though. Okay. Hugo Q versus J-Rod. Okay, he did. I ain't never seen that nigga fight. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen him fight. You have to consider these. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I ain't trying to hear that, man. I ain't trying to hear that, man. So, yeah, he even got Peter Quill as well. Line shout out to Philly. Bud can go up, and he needs to change his style if he get. I mean, true. We seen him not get hit by versus Victor Bow style though. No, I'm not really worried about that. Andrade's overrated. I got Charlo even if he does. Yeah, I got Charlo. Shit, they said Danny Jacobs was ducking. He was ducking Lucas Matisse, and he beat him. Not big computer raw. I mean, no, but his resume A1. Yeah, man. Anthony Durrell versus Charlo. Stop him. This nigga want to start. Charles, I don't know. Anthony Durrell kind of getting older. More cuts. Who Bud will fight? The WBO title fight winner this weekend. Typical answer. Man, get out of here, man. But yeah, all right, man. I'm getting out of here. Keep sharing the videos. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Come here. All the social media subscription will make a donation. Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well. Appreciate the love support. We gone. Come here, boy.